The luminous death of a yogi, why some bodies do not decay. What if death wasn't the end of the body, but a doorway into something luminous? What if the body, this temple of breath and bone, could in its final moments shine instead of crumble, soften instead of rot, remain whole and peaceful even after life has left it? Across generations there are stories quietly passed down, stories of saints and sages, monks and mystics, whose bodies did not decay the way most do. No foul odor, no hardening, no rapid collapse. Instead, their bodies stayed serene, their skin stayed soft. Some were seen glowing, others released a fragrance of sandalwood or rose. These are not just tales to inspire faith. They are patterns consistent across time and geography, pointing to something real. And what they reveal is this: a different kind of death is possible. One rooted not in escape, but in presence. Not in fear, but in stillness. This is the luminous death of a yogi, and it begins long before the final breath. Section 1. Why most bodies decay quickly. Let's begin with what's normal. In an ordinary death, the body shuts down in stages. The organs fail, the breath stutters, the nervous system short-circuits. After that, decay begins. Fast. Why? Because the body still holds waste. Not just physical waste, but mental and emotional residue. Fear, regret, unresolved tension. All of that continues to vibrate in the tissues after death. The body was never trained to be still. So in death, it resists, it tenses. And in that resistance, it unravels quickly. The skin tightens, the organs liquefy, the body collapses into the earth with chaos. This is the norm, but it is not inevitable. Section 2. How the yogi prepares the body to remain peaceful. The yogi lives differently. Every breath is conscious. Every posture is deliberate. Every meal, every silence, every fast, chosen with care. Over time, this transforms the body. It becomes lighter, clearer, more resilient. It holds less. And because it holds less, it can let go more peacefully. When the time of death comes, the body does not resist. It allows the breath to stop without panic. It allows the energy to leave without collapsing. This is not magic, it's the result of training. Imagine a lake with muddy water. If stirred, it becomes cloudy. But if left undisturbed, the particles settle. The water becomes clear. The body of the yogi is like that, unstirred, still. And in that stillness there is peace, even after life leaves it. Section 3. Energetic science behind the undecaying body. Let's go deeper into what actually causes this phenomenon. There are 3 energetic factors that help explain why some bodies remain intact or even radiant after death. 1. Stillness of the life force. When someone has practiced deep breath control, their nervous system no longer reacts with panic. The life force, what some call subtle energy or bioelectricity, doesn't scatter at death. It remains cohesive. This prevents the body from breaking down immediately. 2. Balance of inner elements. The body is made of 5 elemental forces: earth, water, fire, air, and space. In most people, these elements split apart chaotically at death, but the yogi has spent decades balancing them through diet, posture, fasting, and meditation. So at death, the separation is slow, even reverent. The earth element withdraws from the flesh. The fire doesn't burn out in violence, it dissolves inward. The breath doesn't rip away, it simply fades. This elemental grace slows decay. Purity of the physical cells. Most people carry years of physical toxins, excess food, environmental residue, emotional trauma stored in the tissues. But the yogi who fasts regularly, breathes deeply, and rests in silence has reduced these burdens. There is simply less material for bacteria to feed on, less fuel for decomposition, and so the body remains whole longer. Section 4. Historical cases and modern witness accounts. These aren't just ideas, there are countless real examples. Let's look at a few. Ramana Maharshi. When he passed in 1950, his body remained visibly peaceful for days. Many visitors described feeling more calm in his death chamber than anywhere else. His skin stayed soft. No stench arose. It was as if silence itself had taken on form. Lahiri Mahasaya witnesses said his body remained warm and pliable long after death. British doctors at the time even documented the lack of typical decay. He had practiced internal breath work and deep spinal stillness for decades. Trailanga Swami lived to over 200 years. He could stop his heartbeat at will. At his death, his followers immersed his body in the river, but it did not sink. It floated upright, still emanating an aura of peace. Tibetan masters in the rainbow body. Advanced monks in the Himalayas have been observed to shrink in size after death, some leaving only fingernails and hair. Others were said to dissolve into light over several days. In these cases, the body did not rot. It radiated. Section 5. Why this is not about escaping death but embodying peace. A luminous death is not about immortality. It's not about escaping the body. It's about preparing the body to release well. When the body has been honored, refined, and emptied of unnecessary tension, then it becomes a temple for something sacred to leave quietly. The skin may glow, the breath may stop gently, and the body may stay soft for days, as if still listening. It's a sign, not of power, but of peace. A sign that nothing violent happened, no panic, no struggle, just a soul that knew the way home. Section 6. How you can prepare now. You don't need to live in a cave to experience this. Even now, you can begin to prepare your body and mind for a calm and luminous transition. Here are real, grounded steps. Eat light and consciously. Avoid excess and fast occasionally to reduce stored residue. Practice slow, silent breathing. Train your nervous system to rest. Do not chase stimulation. Give your system quiet time. Keep your emotional house clean. Forgive, reflect, let go of what tightens your chest. Sit daily in stillness. No music, no distractions, just breath and presence. Live simply, because simplicity leaves less behind. Even small efforts matter. You're not trying to become perfect, you're creating space. And where there is space, light can remain. Mystical reflection. Breathe slowly now. Imagine your body not as a machine, but as a quiet field, a sacred vessel. Each breath is a polishing, each moment of silence a cleansing, each act of love a release of tension. One day, when it is time to go, may your breath leave like a whisper. May your body remain as a peace offering. May the air around you carry not fear, but fragrance. You don't need to be a legend. You only need to be still, still enough for death to enter without disruption. This is the luminous death, and it is not beyond you. If this teaching moves something inside you, a longing not just to die well, but to live cleaner, quieter, deeper, then honor that spark. Subscribe now for more teachings like this, lessons rooted in sacred wisdom but made for those who live in the world. Next time, we travel upward, the crystalline spine awakening the inner light column, a deep journey into the body's vertical axis, the silent pillar of radiance that bridges earth and soul. Until then, breathe slow, eat light, and let your body become a vessel worthy of peace.